Okay, best friend. So, boom, how to have the ultimate confidence. Now, number one is actually from a quote that I saw on Instagram that literally changed my whole perspective on confidence. I mean, I was already confident before, but this boosted my confidence to like the 10th degree, and I know it's going to help you out. And the quote is, I'm going to put it right here. It said, "You got to walk into every room as if God sent you there." Oh, I got goosebumps. Do you know how powerful that is? You got to walk into every room as if God Himself sent you there. For those of you who don't understand how powerful that is, that message is, let me break it down to you. Okay. You know how great God is, right? You know how powerful like that name is and just the greatness of God, right? That what that message is saying is you got to be filled with so much greatness, like it exudes out of you, like that light, that brightness. Like just imagine, just picture yourself. Imagine God comes on this earth. Imagine how grand that would be, like how magnetic that would be. That energy, imagine like everyone's just gonna have you in awe. Imagine his, I just would imagine God's demeanor to be just like, yeah, you can't mess with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta walk into every room with your shoulders back, looking people in their eye like, yeah, I am that girl. Even if it could be the baddest girl in the room, but if you walk as if God sent you in that room, you walk with such confidence. You look people in the eye when they talking to you, okay? Your shoulders is back. Your head is not on the floor, looking down, showing signs of weakness. You command the attention in the room. It could be the prettiest girl. It could be the prettiest girl next to you. Nobody is going to pay attention to her. Because the thing is, anybody could be pretty. But when you're pretty with the aura, when you're pretty and with greatness attached to you, you on a different level. You on a different level. One thing about me, I will never forget. I walked into my friend's baby shower. I will never forget. It was a pajama party. I walked in and I literally thought like something was on my face because everybody was just like, I just walked in. I think I'm gonna insert the clip of what I was wearing and stuff so you guys can see for yourself. But I walked in and I sat down. Even though deep down, like I was really nervous and I felt embarrassed that everybody was looking at me. But I didn't show it. I just walked in with my head up high, even though I didn't know nobody at the party. I sat down and, this girl, she just was like, hey, you're really pretty. And I was like, thank you. She was like, yeah, like I saw you walk in and I was just like, wow, like she's so pretty. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. And that just showed me right there. And this is the reason why I wanted to do this video. She was also very pretty too. There was a lot of pretty people there too. But like I said before, when you walk into a room with greatness, and you're sure of yourself with confidence, it makes you a pretty girl look like 10 times, you look 10 times more attractive. Ladies, comment below if this happens to you where I've dated guys who wasn't that cute, but their aura, their confidence, the way they smell, the way they walk, the way they talk was so smooth, smoother than butter. It's just like, here, take my panties. Like, just take it. It's brand new. Take it. Like, oh my God, like first date, like here you go. Because what the hell? Where you get this aura from? I love your energy. People love energy. People love confidence. There's this new trend on TikTok, and the trend is proving that confidence has nothing to do with your attractiveness, has nothing to do with your looks, but it's all about confidence. So pretty much what the TikTok is like somebody making a really like weird face or unattractive face, and then they look in the camera and they're like they do something that just exudes confidence, and they're not lying, and then they automatically look like 10 times better. Comment below if you watched that TikTok before. And that's another that was another inspiration to doing this video. Attractiveness, for those my ladies out there who thinks attractiveness is looks, it has nothing to do with looks. As I said before, it has everything to do with confidence. I don't care how big you are, if you don't fit the beauty standard or whatever, if you got a good ass personality on you, then I promise you, people's gonna fall in love with you from left and right. I know there's so many girls out there. I know that be looking at that. There's so many women out there that are with really attractive men. And people's always like, damn, how she bagged him? Like, she ain't even all that. Well, you know what? It was something about her energy, her aura. Something about that kitty that was just different. That's why he got her. Okay? That's why he got her. I remember before I got into my whole makeup and hair phase, my relationship, I was in a 3-year relationship. And I'm talking about like he was in love with me, and I didn't even know how to do my own makeup. And I used to wear my natural hair out. You know what I'm saying? Just like me. I was literally just like me. And he loved the hell out of me. Loved the hell. To this day, like, he hit me up, like, was just like asking about, trying to rekindle and stuff like that. He was just like, you know what? I really miss you and da-da-da. I remember those days. You look pretty now, but I remember those days where you didn't wear no makeup. You used to wear your natural hair. And I really loved you back then. I mean, you beautiful now, but I really loved you back then. Like, your personality really always shine through. And I want you to understand that. Continue to be that person. Don't get so hung up on makeup and hair, because your personality is it enough. He told me that randomly too. And I needed to hear that, because sometimes, in this day and age, we try so hard to fit the beauty standard. And I'll be lying to say that I was not one of those girls. I used to always feel like, okay, yeah, I gotta wear my wigs, I gotta wear my makeup. It fits the beauty standard. It's what makes me beautiful. But no, I am gonna start wearing my natural hair out. I might even start wearing no makeup, and pull off a Alicia Keys, because beauty, it has nothing to do with this. It has everything to do with your aura. Okay, when I walked into that party, I could have had my head down and awkward, because why is everybody looking at me? But I walked into the party like, with a nice smile. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? It's like, wow, she's pretty. She's a pretty girl with a pretty aura. Be that pretty girl with a pretty aura. And I promise you, will never have any issues with confidence. Let's move on to number 2, because I spent way too long on number 1. Number 2, how to have the ultimate confidence. Number 2 is accept what you can't change and own it. This is so powerful. I'm going to say that again, because I think it went over a lot of y'all heads. Accept what you can't change and own it. You're probably like, sis, what do you mean by that? I know you guys probably know who Rolling Ray is, right? I might insert a picture right here. Rolling Ray, he's not a comedian, but he damn sure should be. He is like an internet sensation. He is wheelchair bound. He's bound to a wheelchair. Okay, he's a male in a wheelchair, but his personality, he is so funny. Like, he is so funny. Like, if you're having a bad day, just go on his page. Like, his interactions with people is so funny. Even down to the way he reads people, like, it's so funny. He has a magic about him that makes everyone love him, despite how he looks, And I'm not trying to say he's ugly or anything, because I don't call people ugly. I never do. That's something that, whatever, I don't call people ugly. He's attractive, but his personality makes him like mother effing Denzel. Okay? Like, he has this presence that he's so alluring. Like, every time I see him on a show, I don't care what I'm doing on YouTube, if I ever see him pop up on my feed on YouTube, I stop what I'm doing to watch it. I seen him on the Judge Mathis. I seen him on Zeus Network arguing with Bobby from Love and Hip Hop. And I always have to engage. Like, it's something about him that makes you want to engage. Now, if he would have said, you know what, I'm in a wheelchair, and I'm, I don't know if I should be confident. I don't know if I should be like this. Let me tell you something. Wheelchair or not, Rolling Ray commands the attention in the room. Period. Rolling Ray is a social media presence that everyone just gravitates towards because of his, who he is. And he didn't let his handicap him. The same way with Fetty Wap. I don't know about you ladies, but I think Fetty Wap is gorgeous. Like, I think Fetty Wap is so goddamn sexy. Like, if you want me to be your 8th baby mama, just say that. No, for real. Like, he is so good looking to me. And he got one eye. He got one eye. But that one eye didn't stop him from getting who he needs to get to. Sleep with the baddest chicks in the game. That one eye didn't stop him from being like having the whole internet in the chokehold. 2016 to 2018, he was putting out them hits, and he has he's another one that has a certain confidence, a certain demeanor about him that's attractive. So I just want you ladies to understand the message throughout this video. It doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter if you're handicapped. But if you have this confidence about you, this aura about you, a certain demeanor, you will have anybody thirsting for you. Anybody. Comment below someone else who society might think is not the beauty standard, but literally, eats everybody up when they come into a room. Comment below. Okay, and the reason, why I did this video is because every single day there's a new filter, a new face app, a new app that's out that's altering features. You over here thinking that this girl is so beautiful. She's using a whole bunch of filters. Hell, I even use some filters sometimes. So what? It's the internet. You can be whoever you want to. I mean, I'm pretty in real life. Filters just add to your looks. But I say that to say this. Never feel insecure. Never compare yourself to anybody, because everybody on social media doesn't look exactly like they do on social media. Some people do, okay? Me, I look exactly the same. I do have a little fupa now that I've done gained weight. I still look the same though. Everybody does tweaks and stuff like that. And speaking of having tweaks and people not looking like how they want to, I want to move on to number 3. This is how to have the ultimate confidence. I want you to understand this. Ladies, even if you have a BBL, a nose job, a boob job, face app, filters, I want you to know that even if you change all those things, there will always be something that you are insecure about. I have friends who have got cosmetic surgery, and let me tell you something. They don't got one BBL. Now they're trying to get they're getting other procedures done. Every 3 months, they're going under the knife for something else that they don't like. And I be wanting to say, at one point, like, what if has nothing, what you're going through, your confidence has nothing to do with surgery? Because you look amazing and you're still going under the knife. So, you might have to look inside yourself and find yourself. Confidence comes from someone who finds themselves and sits in that. There's people, that's even touching 30 that are very insecure because you never found yourself. You're insecure because you always lack the confidence that you always wanted. You lack that. And so in return, it turned you into an introvert. But I'm telling you right now, 2022, exercise your ability to show confidence. Start off small. It could just start off with you not being on your phone when you enter a room, or looking people in the eye when you speak to them. These are all things that I used to struggle with myself. Because to be honest, I never thought I was pretty. I used to be bullied for my looks in junior high school. What the girl you see here is not what I look like. I already know people that I used to go to school with probably tells whoever wants to listen, hey, she ain't ever looked like that. I'm telling you right now, she ain't look like that when she was working at a lobster. She ain't look like that in junior high school. She ain't look like that in high school. But they can't even talk about the new you. Your girl done level up. How about that? And you're right. I didn't look like that. It's called growth. Growth is a beautiful thing. If you don't like how you look, if you don't like your appearance, if you're tired of not being confident, then I can help you. This video can help you. I could say and help you guys, but for so much. But you gotta do the work. You gotta put the work in. Or if not, you're gonna lose yourself. And I don't want it to get to a point where because you lack confidence, because you don't feel beautiful, it's turning you depressed. Because I've been there. It's not fun. So I just want you to get from this video that confidence You could be pretty, yeah. That's, you know, that's always a plus. But you don't have to be pretty. You don't have to be a normal person as far as, you know, having eyes. You could be deaf, blind, handicapped, bounce, or wheelchair, whatever. And you can still be that girl. Like how Rolling Ray said, I just came back from the dead, and they say, you still not that girl. Like, you can still have that aura. Santana is a gay rapper, and he has the game on a chokehold right now. Every single one of his hit songs hits. Where the shisha? Like, all his stuff is so, all his music is so catchy, and it just, his music make you so confident. City Girls. Like, that's another thing I didn't put on this list. If you lacking confidence, put on some City Girls, some Saucy Santana, or, you know, think about the celebrity that you love so much because of their confidence. Maybe not. I don't want you to go ahead and try to be like them, but, you know, pay attention to what's making them look so confident, and then, you know, put your own spin to it and become that person. How about you do that? You know, all I know is that I don't ever want you guys to DM me, girl, I'm lacking confidence. I have another confidence video that I did 2 years ago. And in that video, I was overweight. I didn't know how to, my outfit in that video was crazy. I didn't like my hair. I was, like I said, I was overweight. So I was extremely, like, my face looked chubby and everything. But I was talking about how to become confident. And you know why? Because even though I was overweight, even though my wig looked a mess, right? I was so confident. I still love myself. I love myself at 190 pounds the same way I love myself at 145. Even if for my baddies out there, my BBWs out there, you can still be big, black, and beautiful with how you look. Even if you want to lose weight, you can still, you know, you can still enjoy the process. You can still embrace and love yourself throughout your weight loss journey. Don't just embrace and love yourself when you're skinny. Love your fat self too, because I did it. I love myself, even when I was broke, fat, whatever. That's something my sister told me. She was like, I got to give it to you. Even when you was overweight, even when you was working at Red Lobster, even when you was living in mommy's basement, you always the life of the party. And I'm going to continue to be that person, because makeup, hair, money, clout, fame, it don't do nothing for me. I'm going to always be that humble girl. I don't care if I have 1 million followers. I'm always going to be humble. You know what I'm saying? I don't put value on materialistic stuff. I may play around and be like, yeah. But what makes me beautiful has nothing to do with my outer beauty. And that's what I love so much. That's my biggest flex. My biggest flex is I have an aura, I have a vibe that keeps people gravitated towards me. I wouldn't be almost at 1 million subscribers if I was just a pretty face. Who cares if I'm pretty? Who cares? Y'all don't care if I'm pretty. What does this girl have to say is what's going to keep me engaged. Right? Am I right or am I wrong? So, like I said, I say that to say this. Don't ever let nobody tilt your crown or make you feel less than, because you just as bad as the baddest in the room. And like I said, and number one, as long as you walk into every room as if God sent you there, you good. Baby, you good. I love you ladies so much. Until next time. Bella gang or no gang. Sorry for talking your ears off for 18 minutes, but I just had to get this off my chest. I love you guys so much. Mwah.